You are only one idea away from a huge change. This morning I started reading the book The Essential Path by Neale Donald Walsch. And I wanted to quote him because it had, it was just such a nice reminder for me today. And I wanted to share that with you guys. He says ideas are, important. And it is ideas that create beliefs, beliefs that create behaviors, behaviors that create experience, and experiences that create your reality. He goes on to say that, cognitive scientists tell us that all it takes is 1 in 10 people to empathetically embrace an idea and the mass will follow. So what then could cause just 1 in 10 people to believe that the most wonderful ideas we have ever had about ourselves, about life, the world are true? It only takes a single decision. Just one decision. We can simply choose to have these belief systems. Instead of right now, I think the ease of what's happening in the world to feel hopeless and it's overwhelming and to go into almost this negative spiral. But what if you're the one person out of 10 that can have a different, higher vision of the world, and that may influence and impact positively, the people around you. It's a choice. He goes on to say, we've kind of through all of these systems that no longer work, political and all the systematic failures that we constantly see, the political, economic, social systems, it's creating so much more tensions. And he uses the word alienation. It's this idea of it's us versus them. And that belief system is very harmful in business, in relationships, in community, in our own countries, to perceive alienation. We need to create companies and start projects that help the others, to help the world, help ourselves to be better, help others to be better. And you have the power to do that. Part of being an entrepreneur is you can touch so many people's lives. If you're an employee, you can equally touch so many people's lives. If that's your true calling, if you're happy, if you feel fulfilled in your position. Not everyone is. So that's why I often am so passionate about entrepreneurship and mindset. There's so many topics and research now on the importance of mindset. And I feel like, your company can only grow to the extent that you grow. That's why I'm so adamant about, personal development and knowledge. And I value knowledge so much. I cannot grow my company if I am still the same person year after year. I have to constantly change my ideas that the world isn't scary, that people are good, that there's enough, that we have the power to create change. It helps, instead of this idea of hopeless and helpless and victim mentality. That's not going to help serve. That's not going to help you reach your goals and your dreams as an entrepreneur or business professional in any way. So I really wanted to remind you of the importance of you have the power to change your life circumstances right now. And it can be through a big decision, but it takes a decision to change your ideas about the world you want to live in. I often say to my friends and family that we're all in our own reality. There's billions of people on this planet Earth right now. And I really firmly believe we're all in our own realities. We all just living in our own, some people can be in a really hellish reality. Others can be in a really, utopian reality. And it's sometimes their situations and their circumstances are quite similar. but they're happy. They choose to have different ideas about life. They choose to perceive the world and maybe themselves differently than others. And you have this power. I want to kind of pass this back to you and remind you that you have this power to create the reality that you want. You know, what kind of dream life do you really want? We all have dream lives that they're not similar. That it's not all of the same. We want a big sailboat and a big house. We don't all have those same dreams. We all have different dreams and a different reality. So I encourage you to share in the comments below, what is, the ideas that you want to have, the ideas, about yourself, about life, about the world that you want to now choose to have. If you feel inspired or you think of someone, I invite you to share this video, like it, subscribe, and join me next time for any other insights and lessons I've learned through being an entrepreneur for over a decade. I've gone through a lot of the struggles that you guys are experiencing every day. I'm still going through different lessons and hardships, and just like you guys, but I've been able to also create this reality and create this dream lifestyle that I'm able to work wherever I am in the world. Right now I'm in Costa Rica traveling, and I'm so happy to be able to share any of these small bits of knowledge or insights that I get. Thanks again for listening, and see you next time.